Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of While We Walk podcast, where I discuss my thoughts for the day, and it's basically a verbal journal. And so today I ended up losing again, and that would be a 3-day losing streak that I'm currently experiencing right now, and it is not fun. I was actually really looking forward to doing this podcast only because I needed to vent. I needed to find a way to vent right now. And it's funny how when you're on a win streak, you're on cloud 9, but then once you hit a rough patch, you know, you're it's like the end of the world. Like the highs and lows, it just reconfirmed my decision that I shouldn't be too happy when I'm up and too down when I'm down, you know, because it's bound to happen. The good thing I did today, though, was I stopped after 2 straight losses. I should have really stopped at once, or just when I lost the first trade, but yeah, it is what it is. 2 is fine. It could have been a lot worse, but damn, it hurts. It hurts right now, and I'm taking this opportunity to kind of vent to you guys. Yeah, I mean, people are now looking at my videos, but just the fact that I'm like having to post these losses, it's a punch to the gut, but it's a reality of trading. I just want to basically show my journey, you know, on the posts that I make in my trading account, and yeah, that's why I'm doing that. But oh man, it really hurts. You know, it's a Friday today. Forgot to mention the date, March, I don't even know, I think it's March 8th. It's Friday, and it's a beautiful day today. It's a shame that I'm letting these losses affect me. And so just to go into how I made these losses, the first trade I did, it just didn't pan the way I thought it would. And the second trade, it went in my intended direction, but I got stopped off before it popped off. And that's par for the course, you know. And so I could say in terms of trades, I made 4 trades. Just hitting the stop losses. I mean, man, it's I don't know. I just don't know right now. I'm just gonna walk it off, as they say, and just keep chugging along. But you know, when you trade, obviously everyone's going in it because they see the potential, but then when you're actually doing it, it's straight up war. You know, there's buyers and sellers on the other side, and hindsight is always 20/20. You know, the only thing I really can do is find ways to limit my losses when I am in a losing streak, and that's pretty much all I could really do, right? I mean, there's nothing more. I could make a couple of changes here and there, but to prevent the loss. So the number one objective is to kind of do some damage control in terms of losses. And so I'm kind of disappointed that I went for that second trade. I mean, it would have been a different story if I actually caught that move and made a profit, but it just didn't end up happening. So yeah, there's that. But I don't know, man. It's just, I'm just so down right now. So disappointed in myself. But there's really, in trading, I have to realize that I really can't control the outcomes. That's why the stop loss is there. Because I don't know where the market is going to go. I could just go based on, where I think it's going to go based on my experience. And if it doesn't go that way, I just, I should just accept that loss, and that's what I did. But on the same token, it's like, it hurts. I just need to trade more to get used to this, because there's definitely going to be days where I lose money, and just accept it and just move forward. I know yesterday I was talking about leverage. It truly is a double-edged sword. You could make a lot, but you could also lose a lot. And I'm finding out the hard way. It's easy to talk a good game when you're winning, but when you're losing, that's another situation. But what else is there? I don't know. I'm just really bummed out. These are times where I start wavering my thought process, where yeah, just I should learn to move on. It happened. It's gonna happen again. The issue with me now is I need to get more, like, my wins bigger now. My wins are too small compared to the losses that I've been taking, and I need to kind of readjust the way I take profits. But yeah, I'm beginning to realize now. But this is where I should just kind of be easy, just do what has been working and just trade accordingly, But right now it doesn't seem like anything is working. It's like when I get into the trade the past 3 days, it's as if I just don't know. Like, I'm not confident. This is where confidence in trading is huge, because when you lose confidence, which it seems like I'm in this case of losing confidence, that's when trading is not really up to par. That's why when I go into trades, like when I take a win, I'm so excited, because I wasn't really sure where the market was going to go. And the fact of the matter is, no one knows where the market is going to go. Then everyone will be multimillionaires, right? But I still got the psychological thing in the back of my mind that I still need to fix. It's freaking a never-ending game. It's exhausting at times, but what can you do? You just got to keep on chugging along. The win streak is definitely in a distant mirror at this point. I'm trying to dig out of this crazy downturn that I'm experiencing. I think I made 4 losses in one of my like a 4 trade loss streak right now, which is not good. Which shouldn't, I think, in my opinion, happen with the type of strategy that I'm doing. But it just means that my entries have been a little bit off lately. For those that are holding on to positions, it was actually a good day. My strategy worked during times where it was kind of choppy. Now that it's kind of like trendy, I may need to lower the contracts and increase my stop loss. That's an option that I may consider doing. But for now, yeah, I need to also, when I see a trade, I should just pull the trigger right off the bat. I've noticed that I've been a little bit too hesitant in a lot of the trades. Like the first trade that I was going to go for this morning, I should have went for it, should have taken the profit, and I would have been done for the day. But after the market, I waited till the market opened, and after the first stop loss, I should have probably stopped, but I was thinking I could get another move, and I had to definitely stop after that. 2 losses in a row, nah, that's no bueno. So yeah, I have to take a deep look into myself and just understand, just stick with the strategy that has been working thus far and kind of readjust accordingly. Man, I just don't feel like doing anything today. But on the same token, it's like, it's like days like these where I want to trade more to win it back. you know, but I know that's not a good thing to do. When I win, see, the issue with winning, I realize, is when you win multiple times like when you win the first trade, I just don't want to trade anymore, you know. Maybe that can be a potential mistake, not going for, you know, more wins after the first initial win. That's something that I may need to readjust, because I'm doing the opposite. I'm trading more after a loss more than I am after a win, you know. And so that's something that I have to grip with. If I'm not gonna, I should be trading more, essentially, and understand that I might lose it all after that trade. That's something that I have to accept at this point, because one trade a day is not really gonna cut it, you know. It's really not gonna cut it. Yeah, the loss. Oh man, I apologize for this one. This one is just a venting while we walk. The good news is, at least my YouTube account is growing, you know. The people are now subscribing and watching it. But on the same token, it's like you can't really make money off YouTube, you know, unless you, at least with the current channel that I have, it's not going to be for a minute. I'm not the income that I need to make is off trading. That's it. But this downturn made me realize that it's really gonna be a long game. It really is. I just need to buy myself enough time to get in a hot streak. The funny thing was, when I was in that up streak, I knew that the down streak was coming. The question is, how long will this down streak be? That's what I'm concerned about. But I'm definitely gonna look over. I did look over the trades. When I got in, I was kind of satisfied when I got in. Obviously, it's like it makes me realize if I was, you know, lucky all those other days, you know. That's the fucked up thing about trading, where you start questioning yourself whether or not, you know, you could kind of make it, type of thing, feeling in the back of your mind. And that's not good. I was like that with a lot of my trades, actually, even before I entered this down streak. I was just thankful that I was right in those trades. But I have this feeling in the back of my mind, like, dude, like, this is, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I need to, I may lower the amount of contracts here. I mean, it remains to be seen. I kind of want to limit my downside. And, yeah, that's what may need to be done here. These little points aren't cutting it. Oh boy, I don't know. That's the title of this pod. I don't know anything. I don't know. When you're on a streak, you think you know everything, and then when you're not in the streak, it just flips around, you know. I'm such an emotional wreck right now. Emotional wreck. So this weekend, I really don't have any plans, really. Just what I'm gonna do is, damn, I just gotta find other ways to make money, I guess. I keep saying it, but it's just, I'm just in a world of hurt right now. A world of hurt. For those who are looking to trade, you know, some of you, there's a certain percentage of you that might get it naturally. and the losses and wins may not affect you as much. And kudos to you. For me, it's too much. It's too much, man. Will it turn around? That is a question. Will it turn around? My little tiny wins, it's like all those little tiny wins that I got have been all wiped out pretty much, and I need to kind of find a way to do this. It's just, we'll see. Oh boy. I don't wanna do anything when I get back home, but I don't know what got into me these past few weeks, man. I was so gung-ho in trying to get a job, and then I got extremely discouraged, and then I was so up when I was doing trading, and I'm so down now that I'm in this little down streak. And I guess what they say, you gotta fake it till you make it, right? Gotta just put my head up and understand that things may turn around, or they may not. I know that there's a possibility I might not make it in trading, you know. I know that that's a possibility, but it's still bumming me out, because I was saying that while I was on my high. Now that I'm on my low, I'm like, shoot, this is just something that I'm definitely gonna write a long journal entry today. Kind of reassess, kind of like understand different things and try to figure out this mindset right now and kind of dissect it so I could just get out of it. I felt this way before. It's just now a function of trying to get out of this mindset, this deep darkness that I feel in my mind. Oh man. It just feels like I'm doing so many things at once these days. I'm just doing so many things at once, and it's exhausting. I know if I won that first trade, I would have been on cloud 9. And I know I sound like a broken record, but this is how you sound like, or at least how I sound like when I'm defeated right now. I'm just absolutely defeated right now. I can't hope for it to turn around, because hoping it could be a bad thing. Hoping for something. I just have to accept what is. What happened, and just move forward. Just move forward. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's really, I can't really change what happened, you know. Just keep on moving along. Tomorrow's another day. This 2-day break this weekend's going to be much needed, actually. All right, with that being said, I'm going to end the podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.